YouTube is Rico, man, back with another video. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got 5 ghost videos that will scare you silly by Nuke's top 5. This is my first time seeing these type of videos on YouTube, so I said why not react to it for y'all, be something new. But other than that, man, y'all, if y'all brand new, definitely hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on your post notification bell, and please do us a favor and also share this channel with your friends, family, etc., because you never know, because you might enjoy our content and videos, and those people that you associate with and talk to might also enjoy our videos as well. But other than that, though, man, finna get straight into it. Finna start this screen record and finna start the video now.
Over on the YouTube channel, Believe a Paranormal Experience, the ghost hunting team is investigating a haunted bar in the small town of Schiller Park, Illinois.
The place has been here since 1889. The bar is original to the building where our banquet room is. Used to be a general store, a milk depot, a gas station. It was kind of a railroad bar back in the day. It was a speakeasy through Prohibition. We had gambling downstairs. From what I hear, we had the girls upstairs. And the place has been consistent through the years.
The bar is said to be haunted by the creepy ghost of a sad little girl.
The evening bartender Tammy shared an eerie photo with us that was taken by a frequent customer. The customer had witnessed a shadow figure, so he snapped a photo and managed to capture this creepy image on camera. In this photo, you see what appears to be a young girl looking directly into the lens. She seems to be wearing an old-fashioned outfit.
I was just about to say that, like, you could definitely tell that child is not from this time, because ain't nobody wearing what she wearing at all. Like, you ain't seen nothing like that unless you was in the back of the day type thing to recognize that. But that definitely looks old school. It's just crazy, man. I actually seen some pictures over on the internet where some people take a picture and all of a sudden it's just this ghostly figure or a strange person that appears in a photo out of the blue, but nobody else actually sees that person in the picture and shit. So it's like weird, like how in these times somebody take a picture and all of a sudden this person out of nowhere pops up but isn't really there. So it's like hard to explain that. So I don't know, man. I just hope I don't never take no picture like that, just because that would be weird and kind of creepy. So hopefully we don't never take no picture like that, just because I don't want to have to go through that type of feeling like, oh shit, like possibly got a haunted place or whatever we at. So that's a no-go for me, y'all. Simple.
Throughout the Believe investigation, they pick up several strange EVPs.
How many spirits are we talking to?
Now, this is all creepy enough. But remember that the bar is said to be haunted by the ghost of a little girl who had been caught on camera outside the women's restroom. Well, when one of the team members checked inside that restroom, she caught something very bizarre.
The photo of the little girl had been taken directly outside of the women's bathroom. Our EVP analyst, Marsha Mack, jumped on the case and headed into the washroom in an attempt to communicate with the girl.
Is there a little girl here? In the bathroom? Are there any women in here with me?
Did you see it? As team member Marsha pans her camera past one of the bathroom stalls, she catches what looks like a small child peeking through the crack in the restroom door.
Nah, that's definitely weird, bro. So what I can basically tell is this little girl or person pretty much was murdered by somebody, like a dude, because they said the person said he did it, and also before that said the word killed. So I'm assuming that pretty much that person is saying that this man killed me pretty much at that place, and probably was saying get me help or something before they passed and stuff. So it's like weird to be able to tell this type of story, but that's basically what I'm getting from this. But usually when I see videos like this, the person that's talking usually is referring to something that happened to them before they got killed or whatever you want to say, murdered. I'm gonna just say murdered, but because I don't know how YouTube is with the words and how sensitive they are, but I'm gonna just say basically murdered. They pretty much, these people can put those stories together at the end of the show or whatever they're recording, because in shows they pretty much piece together all the evidence and based off of what they hear in the playbacks and stuff. So I'm gonna assume, because I know this video probably won't show the full outcome of the people's content, so they probably piece together like this person was basically saying they got murdered at that place by a dude back in the day. But that definitely is creepy. And then saying that they could see what looks like a little girl to be peeking through the stall, like that's even more weird. But we're gonna continue.
You can actually see something move in front of the crack of the door as if peeking out, and then move away as if to hide. The restroom was completely empty.
Yeah, I'm about to definitely check on that, man, because that's just crazy.
Decide. You can watch their full investigation over on their YouTube channel. Graveyard shift. Francisco Ojeda works as an overnight security guard. He claims that late one night at work, he caught this chilling video.
No mames, güey, necesito que alguien venga, güey. Se escuchan cosas, güey, y... No mames, se escucha la puta regadera, güey, del puto baño, güey. No mames. Necesito que alguien venga, güey.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not going to explore nothing if I know we're somewhere where it's probably closed or supposed to be nobody there but probably you, and I hear something with that sounds like it ain't supposed to be happening. I'm definitely getting up out of there. I ain't going to explore none of that. Hey, I ain't got no time to end up a mystery case. That's just out of the question. I'm calling police or whoever, and I'm not investigating nothing. I'll let the people do that, because, yeah, y'all not finna catch me in a mystery case doing something like that, going to investigating because I hearing noises that shouldn't be happening. Nah, this definitely ain't happening.
Estoy cagando de miedo, güey, al chile, güey. Oigan, güey. No mames, güey, no prende la puta luz, güey. No mames, Cuchi, güey. No seas ojete, güey. No mames. No mames, güey. Hay alguien, güey. A la verga. No mames. Su puta madre, güey. No mames. No mames. No mames.
Some creepy pale face seems to be peeking around the corner at him. Francisco Ojeda claims that the video is 100% real. But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Yeah, y'all comment down below, like, do y'all believe in stuff like this? And if you do, say why, and if you had any experiences and stuff like this or whatever, or know somebody that had an experience like this, just comment down below. But me, I don't know. It just depends, man. Cause a lot of days the internet very powerful. You can make things look real, but really isn't real. So it's kind of hard to really just sit and say for sure and for facts. Like with facts, like it's just hard to really do and say. Cause on the internet you can make anything. You can make a You can make a meteor or something crazy just look like is real, like happening, like wherever you're at, flying by or crashing into the ground, etc., etc. It's just the internet is very strong, but it's definitely super strong depending on who's using it. Always remember that whoever is using it, the internet nowadays might be so smart and can make something look super real even when it's not. So it's crazy, man.
You decide. The ghost of Piazza Square. In the former Soviet Union in the country of Georgia, there's a place called the Trade House of Piazza Square. In the 19th century, the house served as the private residence of a large family, but it has now been converted into a museum. However, it seems that some of the former tenants might have never left. Workers at the museum claim to have had many paranormal encounters, and some say that they have even seen the apparition of a man with a gray beard wearing hunting clothes. The museum's alarms go off without explanation at all hours of the night, but nothing can be seen on the security cameras. That is, until this one particular night. The museum alarm went off, and the night guard was shocked when he checked the CCTV. Now, normally I would dismiss a video like this as a simple bug on the lens of the camera, but this clip looks very different. The shape seems to emerge from behind a wall and make a deliberate path through the room, even changing shape and color as it goes. This is definitely not what a typical bug on the lens video looks like. And trust me, I've seen a lot of them. But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera, or just a very odd insect on the lens? You decide. The old lady in the cemetery. So, over 6 months ago, I featured a video by YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV. He was exploring a cemetery in Florida late at night and caught some very bizarre and disturbing things.
What the Holy crap. There's somebody legit inside the room.
Records an elderly woman who seems to be visiting a crypt, even though it's very late at night and she's all alone. But when he goes back to check a few minutes later, no one there. But as he continues to explore the seemingly empty cemetery, things get truly bizarre.
Wait. Oh my god. She's right there. That's the lady I saw. It's an old lady. Hello? Ma'am? Do you need help? Do you need help?
At that point, call the police or something, man, because obviously the person ain't talking to you. They just acting completely weird, and then on top of that, it's the middle of the night. Why would a random elderly person just be there, just chilling? Like, it's just obviously something going on. I ain't asking no questions. 911, yes, this elderly person is just here and don't know why this person is here and how they got here, and they're not even talking or saying anything. They're literally just staring at stuff and just weird activity going on at this point. So shoot, I ain't asking no questions. I'm just call 911, let them come handle that, and go about my business. Cause anything can happen with a situation like that. I done seen too many movies, and I ain't trying to be a part of the films that they be coming out with, making a movie on me and shit. I can't go like that, man. But it is what it is, though, man. Some people like to really get down to the point of why somebody is doing something and how they're there, etc., but not me.
Yeah. Not doing that.
Now, keep in mind, this is late into the night. Understandably, Frank is a bit freaked.
He funny as hell. He said, "Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that." He said, "I'm just asking. You don't respond, but I ain't finna come closer and none of that. If something crazy happen, he already know. He like, nah, I better not do that. I'm gonna just walk away and call help or whatever the case is." But yeah, he definitely smart for that one.
Out and decides to just make a quick exit. For obvious reasons, this was one of Franco TV's most popular videos, and his fans demanded that he return to check out this creepy old cemetery. He did, and it didn't go well.
Remember, you can call your customers chief, just never big guy. Next, Carvana.
Frank goes into the crypt where he first spotted the elderly woman and starts to hear some very strange sounds around the graveyard.
I hear rustling. Get out. Hold on.
But strangest of all is something that Frank catches by accident while walking out of the crypt to investigate the creepy sounds. Some strange little face, or whatever this is, seems to peek out from behind the crypt wall as Frank exits.
Yeah, I don't care what nobody say. I'm not going nowhere that might possibly be haunted and got some type of paranormal activity going on by myself. I don't care what nobody say. I gotta take somebody with me, because for just reassurance of my sanity, I gotta make sure I'm not the only one hearing and seeing stuff. If I go to some place like this, I gotta have somebody with me to also be able to clarify, verify, whatever the word you want to use to say, yeah, I heard it too, or I seen it too, type shit. Cause I'm not gonna have nobody, if I choose to upload this somewhere or take it to some news place or wherever the case may be, I'm not gonna have people saying, oh, you just a crazy person, you know, or you edited it or something like that. No, I gotta have multiple people as what they call it witnesses. I got to, because if you go by yourself, even though some people still y'all might all possibly get called weird or crazy, etc., it's still good to have other people also be witnesses with you through the same things like that, because hey, sometimes that can make you feel like you crazy sometimes, depending on if you had a weird experience or paranormal activity like this happen to you type shit. So definitely very creepy and weird, but hey, like I said, never gonna catch me by myself at a place like this, especially late at night.
You can watch both full investigations of this cemetery on Franco TV's YouTube channel. Lurking in the shadows, explorer Hassan Barbar is exploring an allegedly haunted house deep in the Jordanian countryside. First, Hassan begins to hear a strange noise from somewhere in the building.
Bismillah. Bismillah الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض والسماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. لا لا لا. في أحد هون؟
And later in the video, it seems almost as if something is thrown at him.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في صوت بيطلع. هي كانت هون. بسم الله. إخوان.
Now,
Yeah, as soon as something like that would have happened, I would have up like nah, cause anytime something like this is going on, especially that's paranormal, that's a sign that they pretty much don't want you there. You're not wanted or welcome wherever you're at, and that stuff is going on. Cause if something like that happens where something magically just hits the ground or sound like it's coming towards you, getting thrown at you and hit the ground, then that means that spirit or whatever don't really want you there. It's basically not welcome. You're basically not welcome there. It's time for you to go type shit. Because the longer you stick around, the more irritated that I don't even know what you want to call it, ghost or whatever, is not even going to be playing games any longer. It's going to get to the point where they might physically try to do something to you and you possibly never get heard from again. But stuff like that, that's why I would never mess with or go experience by myself willingly, because cause you definitely disappear and nobody will never know what really happened. So can't do it.
on the surface, it seems like that's pretty much all that happens in this 15-minute exploration video. But keen-eyed viewers in the video comments noticed that there were other creepy things going on in the video. Things that Hassan didn't even notice.
شو هاد؟ بس اخوان حاسس في شي غريب هون. مش عارف شو هو الاشي الغريب هاد. بسم الله. بسم الله.
Did you see it? Some weird dark mist can be seen flowing along the ceiling and then just seems to disappear.
بس اخوان حاسس في شي غريب هون. مش عارف شو هو الاشي الغريب هاد.
Later in the video, another odd occurrence.
بسم الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض والسماء وهو السميع العليم.
And again I ask, did you see it? As the sun is panning around the grounds, there is a small shadow in this doorway, as if someone or something is peeking out at him. But when he pans back only seconds later, nothing there. Hassan decides to leave as he pretty much feels like he isn't finding much. Only when he reviews his footage later does he realize that something seemed to be following him as he explored. Thanks for watching. You can submit or suggest videos at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much the end of this video. I ain't gonna lie, I was expecting something to pop up at the camera, something crazy, a jump scare, but obviously that didn't happen. But it was crazy with some of these videos because some of this stuff is just weird and crazy. You would, if me personally, I wouldn't want to end up in a type of situation like that by myself, especially just recording content just to get content, etc., etc., because it's not that serious, bruh. Because the moment spirits don't like you, and based off basically what you believe and stuff like that, there's no telling if they're gonna be accepting of you being in their basically their old space or whatever you want to call it, but they'll make it known and possibly could harm you if they really feel like you're just irritating them, so to the point where they can't stand you being there. So definitely be careful if you somebody that's doing stuff like this, because you never know what might happen. You could possibly do something that really upsets the spirit or spirits in certain situations, to the point something crazy might happen to you and nobody will never know what really actually happened to you, just because some of this stuff people don't believe in. So it's gonna be hard for people to end up on your side, especially if you're doing this type of stuff by yourself. So you gotta be careful. But that's the end of this video, man. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you know when we upload, so you don't miss out when we upload. And don't forget to also share our channel with people you may know, because they might like this content as well, just as much as you do. Other than that, that's the end of the video, and I'm gonna see y'all later on. Peace.